just Pericomo as magic moments. We get them all the time here at Blackpool at the World Matchplay. Alan Warriner's got a problem. He wants to hit double 8 to win this leg, but he's got through a forest of flights to get it. Set him up just in the mood to take a 3-2 lead.
Even Cupid didn't fire sweeter arrows than that.
6th leg, Alan to
he's in front.
Game on.
And he's a better player when he's in front. But as Dave's pointed out, Keith Della has been practicing a couple inches behind the hockey to make sure his dart flies through the board. Will cool a fella down with lots of ice. We shall see. Race to 13 legs, Della in play.
100.
But there you see there, Sid, those 3 darts of Della's were all below the treble segment. Yeah. That one wasn't. That's an absolutely superb first dart.
100.
Third place in the last 8.
Right in the centre of the target. Yes, Keith just shaking his head. I think he's beginning to feel that still far too many of his darts are dropping below the treble segment. That was what was concerning him against Harrington. He's been working on that point. It seemed early doors, that he might just have overcome it. But now just a tendency to slip back.
And it's also tied up with his dip, the shoulder. This is where he raises his chin and he dips his shoulder. So you will have to thrutch. That's what used to cost Jockey Wilson lots of points. That lack of cohesion between the head, the arm and the solar plexus region. Just watch this.
95.
If he doesn't get this arm movement in sync, he misses by miles.
Short.
So there again, the drop dart too short. Good adjustment that time there.
105. Alan, you require 130.
130. Della's on the top shot, 170. Haven't seen that this week.
58.
Although Phil Taylor did it and it dropped 8.
Lost the line at a bad time. Was that to step in here to make it 4-2?
Alan, you require
Warriner on 72. A variety of possibilities for him. Went for treble 12.
20. Tops for 4-2.
That really is more impressive finishing from the man from Lancaster.
Well, I think key thing at the moment is Dave's picked up. Della has been practicing to not land the dart short. And in doing that, it can affect the synchronicity between the lower arm
43
and the fact that he does take his chin up about 6 inches as he lets the dart go. Whereas Warriner is a much less can go wrong with this arm shoulder work. More can go wrong with the Della style.
That's a better throw from Della.
100.
But the adjustment bad. When you get it right, the other 2 end up in the bed as well. You see Warriner, thinner darts, a more fluid style.
100.
Lovely last dart. The mecca of us darts fans. It's bingo every night here for us.
54.
Yes, as Blackpool swings, there's a big band swing festival, there's legends, there's Elvis Presley lookalikes.
Lovely cover.
It's a swinging time, but you don't get a
Can't wait to tell the lads and lasses back how grand it is here. There's the short one again. Short as a carrot.
60.
I think that half of Della's mind is back on that practice board you're on about, Dave. Whereas Warriner is sticking to professional business only on the 60.
100.
Lovely time to leave a 2-darter with a permanent back in the forest. No, he hasn't got this balance right.
60.
2 things. He's landing it short. Also, he's not coordinating arm with shoulder.
And look at Warriner. There isn't a more graceful thrower than Alan Warriner when he's really on his game.
40.
Had the cushion of knowing that Della couldn't go out with the 3. Oh,
yes, and the body language is beginning to tell a story for Della.
78.
sagging Della.
Alan, you require
Busted
40.
sweeps brush. Tops.
Warriner,
5-2.
Polished his finishing. Finishing polish.
Game on.
Could be all over fairly soon. Could be a rout, because I feel that time spent on the practice board adjusting the distance of the thrower to make sure it went through the board could well have put in complexity in Della's mind in what is essentially a simple game.
Warriner's won the last 3 legs. It was 2-2. Della in fact was in front first leg, but it's 3 on the spin. It's been a good session, this one, for Alan Warriner.
Unlucky with that cover shot.
98.
One of Alan's best moments in Ireland last October. Beat Roland Shelton in the final in Ireland. World Grand Prix. Taylor haven't gone out in the first round. But the shadow of Taylor still dominating this proceedings. Lovely adjustment to the 60.
100.
Dart just pirouetting into the target. It's dartistry.
60.
Darting by numbers when they get it right. Arithmetical ballistics. And you're dead right, kidder, he won't melt. Especially when that nose is in front and 36. His opponent has got trouble with technique.
Well, they're only averaging in the 80s. Della's just up over 80.84, Warriner 85. So although they've improved on their first round performances, they're still about 10 points below their best, at least.
65.
You expect these guys to be up around the 100 mark, Sid.
That's right. And but I think what Warriner might do is kick in a fast couple of legs, because sometimes fastness means confidence, or confidence means fastness. Sometimes to just 42. Rush the darts a bit helps.
Keith, you require 136.
136 for Della. That's a lot of room there to the left. Yes.
On the wire.
120.
Well, we'll just have a look to see how close that one was, and it was very close and unlucky for Della. A really good effort.
60. Just dipped down with the chance of the 3 dart shot. Right, KD then.
130.
Peg one back.
Keith requires 16.
Cannon and ball fan in. 2 hits for Della. Ooh, this is awkward. The barrel can be a friend or foe. Over adjusted, 2 4s. Yes, snuck it in.
Keith Della. 9 play. Keith to throw first.
Well, Della took that one against the throw. He'll be encouraged because the game was beginning to slip away from his grasp.
Yeah. Absolutely right, Dave.
100.
Warriner devastating on his night. Flawless technique quite often.
121.
Total opposite story with Della, who's been tinkering with technique up till minutes before the bully off here.
Well, that's stinkering with technique with that first dart.
41.
And that's almost frustration. Well, it is frustration, the last dart. There's the 13 legs for placing the last 8. Already in that last 8. Haha, Taylor.
55.
Already in that last 8. Mason. Baxter, John Lowe. And Colin Lloyd.
Who awaits the winner
59.
of this match, Colin Lloyd. He'll be watching with interest.
Well,
43.
he hasn't got consistency of adjustment. Well, he seems to have left all the adjustments that were working on the practice board, KD.
98.
Certainly spreading a bit of powder around there, to see, doesn't it? On the 20s, you can see.
Good cover, treble 18.
128. Keith, you require 164.
164. At odds with himself, Della. You can see that with the negative look
Alan, you require
about
50.
his body language, and Warriner's just got to kick on here. Double tops
6-3.
Game shot the 9th.
Yeah, you see that oozing into class is typical Warriner play. Della fidgeting, fracturing.
In the first 3 legs, Warriner had 10 darts at a double and missed. In the last 4 he's only missed with 1.
42.
Well, I always say if you can win one playing bad, you're going to come good next time. He's gone along an 85 average, Warriner, and Della is not making him play any better.
140.
So, and he now is in that zone whereby he knows he's only got to hold his own throw to win this.
135.
Well, he just might. No, is he going to change direction? Yes, he is. I thought he was thinking about it right from that first dart.
Yep. So once again, Della chasing the leg. Successfully. He's first.
And he needed it terribly badly.
.54's handy. Oh, magic dots!
174. Keith require 85.
He was trying for treble 15. What's 20? 2 5s. No!
Super shot from Della, really under some pressure there, and Keith Della pulled it out and acknowledges the crowd. You can see what that meant to him. What will it mean to the match? We'll see as it unfolds in a moment or two. Goldies, Cliff Lazarenko, Bob Anderson. They may have reached a ripe old age in darting experience, but that's what they are, ripe and ready still for some juicy jousting.
They'll be popping up afterwards. Anderson will play Dave Askew, Brilliant Star, Diamond Dave, and John Part will take on Cliff in the clash of the darting generations here in Blackpool. Meanwhile, 1983 world champion. Remember the night he beat Bristow when Bristow wouldn't have a crack.
100.
Harry just like remembering then.
Well, Della just saved that 10th leg to make it 6-4. That is such a difference. He's got the throw in this session. If he can just break, he's only one break away now. If he can break Warriner, Della melt him down. Well, that's his initial aim, but he's got a bit of work to rein him in now.
That's right.
59.
Whether in a style, I suggest, is less fault prone.
100.
Dallas has been working on his style and the actual weight of the throw, which was so significant in that match of the night, where Harrington had 30 darts in the deck It had a lot to do with the weight of the thrower. Della throwing right through the board now, but he's not happy. Not happy with the way he's not getting the first dart in the 60. And very ominous if Warriner can keep up this standard of darts.
140.
For hair-raising customers in this evening.
That's the great adjustment he's after.
140. Alan, you require 161.
What's the ball now? 161 finish.
136.
Playing with a bit of swagger.
Require 157.
You can see
his fez is familiar.
Mr. Big 9. 3. Composes like you should. 2 4s.
Ooh, he's taking his time. Yeah.
Our camera's giving him visual aids.
17.
Gives Della a chance to come back to 6-5, and Della is still in there battling. Double top.
Double top.
Yes, and the 11th player. Keep that. 12th player.